Hello everyone, Magdalena here, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been getting a lot of questions about this little deck on my channel, so I thought I will make a walkthrough for you. This is a deck that you can buy either on its own in a like a linen pouch, or in this. No, sorry, I'm wrong. This is bought separately, and this is in a set. But I shared it with a friend, so I have these two. Anyway, this is the guidebook. This is the deck, and the name, I'm not really clear on what the name is, but it's probably Slavianskiye Rezy Roda, which means Slavic, well, kind of like a runes of Rod, which is a name of a god. In this version, a god creator. And yeah, the guidebook is in Russian. I don't speak Russian. I can read a bit, and yeah, I never really learned Russian. It's just, you know me. I just one summer when I was in high school, I decided I will just for fun learn how to read Cyrillic, because yay, fun, right? So I can slowly decipher these and I can understand this or that. But yeah, I cannot really use the guidebook unless I forced my husband to translate it for me, and it will never happen. So yeah, so this is the guidebook. And it's about, yeah, the deck is presenting Slavic gods and goddesses. And I just wanted to say how cool this guidebook is. Like, look at that. They made it like into an old book. And as far as I know, they also offer, because the cards, they have these marks, these runes, so-called. So they also sell them separately without the pictures. And where you can get it, I will put the link. You need to order it from Russia, I believe. I will put the link in the video description. So also the paper, look at that. It's so cool, and all these pictures here. And there is like a story written here with dialogue and everything, like how everything started and how the runes were created and whatnot. And then we get all like descriptions of all the cards and how to interpret them. Like there's a lot on one card. Plus there are spreads at the end. So if you read Russian, then yeah, then you can dive into it. I cannot, so I basically use this deck for altar, not decoration, for like I put them on my altar. And yeah, so first, the box is gorgeous. It's wood, guys. Look at this decoration here. This is here. Yeah, Slavianskiye Rezy Roda. And there's the deck. And what's a bit sad about it is that the cardstock is pretty cheap. It's such a pity, because you get this gorgeous box and then they are so, papery. They're not like really bad, but I expected something better. However, the deck is itself cheap, so that's a good thing, right? These are the bags. And the cards are color-coded. Okay, and also I will state that this of course has like a Russian angle to it, so there is like more focus on Russian deities and creatures from folklore. There are also like this book and this deck are an interpretation. Okay, there are some names here that I would not say that we have enough proof that they existed, that they were being worshipped or believed in. But this is the vision of the authors of this deck. So just so you know, there were some surprises for me here, I won't lie. But what I really loved was that there were Slavic gods and goddesses from various areas of Slavic lands. So not only Eastern Slavic, but also Western Slavic, like some also Polish deities, which was wonderful for me. And yeah, let's start. So we have all the gods here, and with really like a short explanation who they are, and their categories. First one, and they are color coded. So the first one is out like a category of its own, and look how cute is that. This is God Rod, who is by many Eastern Slavic pagans believed to be the god creator, and he has cats. Oh my god, how cute is that? And these images here are on those runes that they offer also in their shop. And they are, I believe, well, they are inspired by Slavic culture, but most of them are imagined by the authors. And then, you know, you get the meaning, so it's like a whole system that you can use. And there's the God Creator, and then we get to the other like gods creators, let's say, and we have, yeah, there's also a number. So number 2, it's Makosh, and she's described here as goddess of faith, of fate and magic, and she's spinning here from this stuff. And yeah, Makosh or Mokosh is one of the most popular goddesses of the Eastern Slavic countries, so no wonder that she starts here, like she's at the beginning of the deck. Then we get Svarog, who is described as Heavenly Father. Then we get Lada, Heavenly Mother. And then Vieles, and here he's described as God of wisdom and magic, and God of 3 worlds. And then the next category is older gods, and we start with Horus, and this is we know him from some old chronicles, but it's not really clear what was his domain. Here he is described as god of the sun disk, but most popularly, at least what I've seen, he is believed to be god of the moon. So yeah, go figure. Then we get Divya, and she's described as a goddess of the moon. A god of wealth and a night sky. Look at those treasures here. And I must also say I really love the images. They are so, you know, minimalistic, and yet they create this nice atmosphere, you know. It's and although like only those 3 colors, white, black and red, that are like very traditional on Slavic embroidery and clothes. This is so cool. Then we get V. This is a god, guardian of the souls. Then Belebog, so the white god. And here what they say, it's the god of creating. And then Chernobog, so the black god, a twin to Belobog, god of destruction. Then we get Sviatogor, who is a guardian of the pillars that keep the sky in place. So he's like a bit like Atlas from Greek mythology. Then we get Matsira Zemля, so the moist Mother Earth. And this doesn't need explanation, right? And then there's Tur, and that's a god, guardian of the human race. And then we get to younger gods, and this is Sviatobor, sorry, and he's the god of the forests. And look at this cute foxy here, oh my goodness, I love it. And those birdies, like, they're so stylish, awesome. And then we get Stribog. Also, forgive me for my horrible Russian pronunciation. As I said, I never learned Russian. I only listen to it from time to time when I hear my husband talk on the phone with his family. But yeah, he's the god of the wind. Look at this tiny ship here. Then Semargl, god of fire. Then, yeah, it's surprising that Perun is here with younger gods, but because also for Eastern Slavs he was one of the most important ones. But as I said, it's the interpretation of the creators here, and yeah, I have no complaints. So yeah, he's the god of thunder and the guardian of our like Middle Earth, our world, Jiva. So goddess of summer, life and love. Lola, so she's probably related to goddess Lelia, Gigi Lela from Polish belief. And here she is described as goddess of spring, youth, and girls that are in love. Then we get Morena, who, as I mentioned in the previous videos, in Polish is Marzanna. And here she's described as goddess of winter and death. She's quite dangerous here. Then we get these two guys, and they are Polish deities, so it's so nice to see them here. Lel I Polel in Polish, Lel I Polel. I means and, so Lel and Polel. And here they are gods of love and weddings. And here Kashey, he appears in many fairy tales as the opponent of the hero. The Kashey, the deathless. And here he is described as the general of Chernobog, the god of destruction, and he's the god of darkness. Then Diva Dodola, and she's the goddess of fertility and gifts from heavens. We see here she gives rain, and there are happy people flying here. How awesome is that? Yarilo, here's a famous one. So here, what do they... Right, here's a god of passion, fertility and of spring sun. Then dashed bog, and this is very peculiar. They wrote that he is a god of reflected light, whatever it means. Now Tara, and this is one of the characters here that I find a bit foreign, but okay. She's described as the goddess of a guiding star. Then Togoda. One of these is changing into A, I don't know which. Sorry. He is the god of good weather. Kvasura, which is a god of merriment and also of temperance. And all of a sudden we get a centaur here, and it's Kitovras, and he's described as a god of wisdom. So like in Greek mythology, maybe he also came to, to Russia through Byzantium influence, who knows. Anyway, Greek culture have Chiron, right? Trojan, and he's and we start like other gods, and there's Trojan. It's god of health, healing, and healing with herbs. Agidel, goddess of water. I did a little bit of research. It is a name of a river, so it's possibly a goddess of that river. Avsin, god, a pioneer, like he goes everywhere. He's the first one to arrive, and also god of autumn sun. Kolyada, god of winter sun. Co, kochanie?
Co robisz?
I'm recording a video. Do you want to say hi? No? My son just visited here. Okay, Kupala, god of summer sun. Kostroma, goddess of lovers. Divana, so it's also in Polish, it's Dziewanna, goddess of the hunt. I love this image. It's so simple yet cool. I like her outfit so much. And then Pereplut, god of sailors. Domovoy, he's the guardian of the household. And lastly, what's this? Kipierzmiej, a kind of like a chaos dragon creature, agent of chaos, it says. So yeah, this is it. This is the deck. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions, please ask. And yeah, it's a cool deck. I wish I only understood more from the guidebook. And about I don't know if you can hear the music, but my son is playing just behind the door on purpose. Hi, Stasio. Do you want to say hi? No? But you want your music to be on the video. Okay, where was I? So, after I posted on Instagram an unfinished image of my painting of goddess Lela, my matron goddess, I got even more like support. This is a topic I've been thinking about for quite a while now, and I was not sure whether I want to commit to it because that's a lot of work, and I wasn't sure whether I would be able to do that, like time-wise and otherwise. But after completing this painting, I started thinking, and I actually got like a wave of inspiration, and I started putting down ideas for like card descriptions and just what kind of paintings I should create. So yeah, I counted how many paintings I have already, and it's 10, and I wrote down notes for 40 cards, so it would mean I actually have a quarter of it done, which would be pretty awesome. So I'll just show you the painting that made me really, really happy. So this is my matron goddess of love and beauty and family. And yeah, I really love her. Her tree is linden tree, so that's why the earrings, many people commented on them. And she holds a horn with the living water. And she has a necklace made of amber, which is, well, you know, in Poland it's been for centuries a stone that brought people wealth. Even now, after a storm, people go out to collect like big pieces of amber to, you know, get some money out of it. So yeah, this is her. And I'm starting to think that maybe it will be possible. I'm not saying any like dates yet or anything, but I just hope for support from you because it will always help. And we'll see, like, time will show whether I will be able to work on that. And also, one last funny thing. This is so cool. You know what it is? It is a plate for meat fondue that I bought in the supermarket here. And it's, you know, it's porcelain, and it's so perfect for a palette for painting watercolors. Yeah. So again, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up or leave me a comment. They always motivate me. And have a lovely time. Bye.